Hey guys, what's up? It's me, and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. Alright, so I'm doing the level 90 Tartarus dungeon, so let's go and talk to Cyrus here.
Ah, my bemused student. You have attracted much attention of late.
Coward! Weakling! Malcontent!
You have completed the first 2 stages of the Immortal Games, as well as other various and sundry tasks. And thus, you are extended a singular invitation.
Take wing to Tartarus! Face your fears! Battle nightmares!
This iniquitous messenger sped here from the lowest realms of Aquila to present you with the Immortals' utmost challenge. Having bested Zeus and Poseidon in their realms, their lost brother, Hades the Unseen, invites you to his home of Tartarus. This course will test you to your limits. While the Immortals will reward success, they will not hold back this time.
Your spells will fizzle! Your strength will fail! You will fall!
If you manage to overcome the hurdles Hades sets before you, well, let's just say we will all be proud,
Lord Hades spits upon...
Hush! Enough of that! Don't mind this puffed-up pigeon. See if Legionnaire Romulus is still patrolling Cyclops Lane. He will tell you stories about Tartarus.
Alright, let's head to Cyclops Lane. It's always in Cyclops Lane that you have to talk to this guy. Okay, I don't have a port there, so we're just going to walk there. So Tartarus is the level 90 dungeon. It's like the final dungeon in Aquila, and it's the most hardest dungeon. But it doesn't give like any good gear though, so that sucks. This guy is glitched. His like entire torso is missing. Kinda funny. Alright. Let's head over to Romulus here. Oh wait, you can use the portals. I'm so stupid. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, let's see. Hold on. We can use this. I keep forgetting, I don't know why. Bad thing.
We meet again, wizard. What brings you my way once more? The Immortals have invited you to Tartarus. That is almost unheard of. The news thrills me, but also terrifies me, wizard. Many of my favorite stories are tragedies, but I rather like you, wizard. I would hate for a tragedy to befall you. Know that Tartarus is a realm of misery and suffering. Great Hades the Unseen, said to live in a ruined city amongst the spirits of the dead. The living are normally forbidden to visit. But if Hades himself sent for you, you cannot refuse. Take the chariot of Aethon to visit Silenus again.
Okay, we have a port there, so we don't need to do that.
My young champion, it is a joy to see you again this bright-eyed day. My high-hearted friend, I have heard whispers that Hades the Unseen has invited you to his deep, gloomy home. The Immortals are truly impressed by your ability and wish to put the ultimate test before you. They will praise and reward your victory, but you must know they do not like to lose, so they may not play fair. My youngest daughter, Rosie Trust Erethia, can tell you stories of Tartarus.
Because I don't play fair, how's it like honorable? A fight. Makes no sense. Okay, where's this kid? There she is.
My father and sisters have told me many stories of you. They call you the never-tiring and the wide-seeing wizard. Gloomy Hades has called you to Tartarus. That is where his palace lies, built on the ruins of Pompeii. It is the realm of the dead. Long ago, Pompeii was a vibrant city, but the people turned away from the immortals and pursued forbidden arts. The immortals were displeased and punished them. They sent a gorgon to Pompeii to attack the people without mercy. Then Hades ripped up the earth and swallowed the city, pulling it down into the abyss. I don't know of anyone who has entered dread Tartarus for the immortal games and returned. However, if anyone can survive the tear-streaked palace of Hades, I suspect it will be you. Stay vigilant, wizard.
Okay, sounds like a cool story.
I'm sure Erethia prepared you for a journey into the abyss, to go against notorious Hades. You will find no friendly immortal to guide you, because the immortals do not play fair. However, look for the poet, honey-tongued Orpheus. His epic quest recently took him to the underworld. I'm sure he will help you. Wizard, venture through the screaming gate and down the black stairs to enter Tartarus. Find honey-tongued Orpheus and conquer the trials of Hades to triumph over the immortal games.
Alright, cool, here we go. Tartarus time. So quiet. You enter. Okay, let's try that. Oh, we got team right away. Okay, so I guess I don't have to wait. That's good. Hopefully that team with some good people, because low people are not gonna cut it. Just this guy? Really? Oh, there's more, okay. I thought there was only one person we got.
Hail, pirates! What's that? You aren't a pirate. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I have no time to stop and chat. I'm sure you think your errand is important, but my quest is vital. I go to rescue my true love. The underworld is treacherous. How did you even get down here? No matter. If you need a guide, you should try in the House of the Fawn. Goodbye. Eurydice! I am coming to find you, my love!
A warm blood trespassing down here? In tortured Pompeii? Great Hades will reward me for bringing your spirit to him.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go... Oh, we're gonna go down here. To that... Satyr. That Satyr, sorry. I was about to say Scimitar for some reason. Alright, where are they? There, start the battle. Oh, good, they're all shadow. So we can kill these guys quickly. Okay. Let's see what I have.
Wants you to take Upra's medication and show it to her. Okay? Okay?
Okay, they got hits. We'll just pass. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I have to do something real quickly, so yeah. We'll AFK for a couple of minutes. Okay, so it looks like this one's almost finished, so that's good. Alright, he's about to die, so that's good. I'm only like 2 HP left. And he's dead, okay.
I am vanquished. I beg you to stop. I will help you. You are searching for the Palace of Hades, where the screams of the dead echo in the long night. To reach it, you'll have to speak to the ferryman Charon. He can get you across the River of Souls. Take this coin, a silver obol, to pay Charon, or else he will not speak to you.
Okay, let's do that. Oh, it's this way, okay. I almost got lost.
You do not belong here. You have payment. Very well. I would take you across the Styx, the River of Souls, but I cannot. Some uncanny force shattered my boat. If you can retrieve enough pieces of petrified wood from the shore, I can remake it.
Okay. Alright, so we can find the woods. 306. Looks like they got this in check. So I'm just gonna wait. I do not want to get pulled. Two left. Alright, one more to go. I wish I to talk to this guy. There we go.
For your service, I offer you this advice. Navigate the Garden of Statues to find the entrance to the Temple of Longing. The Gorgon Steno, sister to Medusa, dwells there. You need to convince her to let you pass to reach the Palace of Hades. Now I remake my boat. Come, sail away with me.
Alright, let's do this.
I can smell the copper of your blood and hear the trembling of your heart.
That doesn't sound very friendly.
Yeah, it never does. Alright, let's go beat this guy's ass. They all ran ahead of me, so I'm pretty sure they have a head start. Alright. Yeah, I'm listening to all the dialogue in this dungeon, so the rest of them are just skipping it. Skipping. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I can feint this guy. Here's a Dutch wizard. Oh, except her. Okay. I can blade her.
temple overlonging is open to you, trespasser. Enter and be destroyed by the Gorgon Steno.
Okay, whatever that means. I think he means Medusa. Please don't mess us up. It'd be a waste of time to fight Medusa.
What kind of creature are you? A wizard? A living, breathing, warm-blood wizard? Most interesting. You are trying to complete the challenge of Hades, aren't you? No, I applaud your courage and stupidity. I will destroy you now, unless that imbecilic minotaur broke my Grecian urn. If you can repair it for me, I will let you pass. First, you must collect the 4 pieces of the urn. I have scattered them in the 4 serpent mazes to make things interesting. Once you have recovered the 4 pieces, you must assemble them in the correct order. If you fail, you'll ruin it forever. Quickly now! Find the 4 pieces of the urn and assemble it correctly. Your time is running out!
Okay, I mean, I don't know how to do this puzzle. I'll leave it up to these guys to do it.
Remember to assemble it in the correct order, or you'll feel my wrath!
Okay, I have no idea what the order is. I'm gonna wait for those things guys to come back so we can fix it. Okay, looks like it's done correctly. Good.
Oh no, now you see why he's such a good guard dog.
Okay, I mean, they got pulled in, so I just joined. Crab bear shields. I forgot all about that. Okay, so you can't faint. Never mind. Okay, they're dead. Okay, this is where Hades should be located.
Cerberus growl. He woofs them. He's like a big...
Inglorious wizard. You think you can topple the great immortals of Aquila with your magic spell? You have done well to get so far, granted, but I don't think you have what it takes to defeat me. And my brothers.
You have come far, little wizard, since last we battled. Are you ready to face the full fury of the sea?
Do not fear, wizard. We set the bar so high to ensure that only the truly heroic earn our greatest favors. We will not hold back this time. If you fall, You will live in the golden Elysian fields for blessed eternity.
Okay. Alright, there's gonna be a penalty because I joined late. Okay, they must have nerfed him because he's not healing all his teammates.
I confess, you are perhaps the best duelist I have seen. Not the most powerful, perhaps, but yes. You duel like an immortal?
Well done, Wizard. We are most impressed. Perhaps you are a distant relation to us.
Okay, finally doing. Sorry guys. I was AFK here. Alright, let's go back to the garden. Whisper these. And finish this.
I cannot believe my weary eyes. The dauntless wizard returns from the underworld itself. When Orpheus passed this way with little news of you, I feared you were lost to us. To hear you triumphed over not just Hades, but all three immortal brothers fills my heart with glee. I name you the glorious Golden Archon. Take great pride in your achievements. My daughters will tell your tale forever. The immortals themselves will feast in your memory and sing songs of your victory.
Okay, and that's pretty much about it. That is Tartarus, for all of you who are wondering. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.